Talk, shop, pop, movies.
Ahoy there, this is Derek, the Convicted Cinephile, and if you're a convicted cinephile yourself, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel down below. On my channel, I like to talk, shop, and pop open, that is, movies and physical media. And today, I almost forgot, is the Producers Guild of America Award nomination day. I'm going to go over that. I haven't looked at what they are yet, so I'm going to react as live as possible to them. And I'm also going to show you the Cinematography Guild, ASC, American Society of Cinematographers, nominees as well, because those are a big deal, and it's nice to see what shows up in those. But let's look into the PGA first, because I want to be impressed or very disappointed in their predictability. All right, the first thing that popped up was Rotten Tomatoes, so I'm just going to look at it on here. The Producers Guild nominations full list here are, let's see, the Daryl F. Zanuck Award for Outstanding Motion Picture, are American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall got in there. Very cool to see overseas films get in here. Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro made it. Oppenheimer, Past Lives got in. Very cool. Poor Things and The Zone of Interest. This is exactly what I expect at the Oscars for Best Picture. I'd be mad that it's predictable, but I'm glad that two international films got in here, and the fact that they got in here shows how strong they actually are. So yeah, no complaints here. I was kind of expecting maybe a Color Purple to show up, but I wasn't really expecting that, honestly. It hasn't been doing that great. The fact that the international films are strong enough to get into this awards group is very telling. There's no random like movie that made a shitload of money that got in for no reason. So sometimes they'll do that, like they'll nominate a Wonder Woman or a Deadpool just because they did so well and they're critically well received. But yeah, this is to a T what I expect at the Oscars. So it kind of makes it boring, but it'll just make any surprise at the Oscars that much more shocking. And let's look at the animated film while we're here. We have The Boy and the Heron, Elemental, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Super Mario Brothers movie, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Those are the five I hope get in at the Oscars, because I hear Wish is dog shit. So I hope Mario Brothers gets in over that, because at least Mario Brothers is fun. Like it's what a Mario Brothers movie should be. But most importantly, The Boy and the Heron, another international film, very cool, got in, and Spider-Man. It's really between those two. Nice to see Turtles getting in where it needs to. And let's look at the documentary while we're here as well. We have 20 Days in Mariupol, American Symphony, Beyond Utopia, The Disappearance of Sheer Height, Mother of All Lies, Smoke Sauna Sisterhood, Squaring the Circle, the story. I have heard of like half of these. Like I always say, I'm not huge into documentaries. I love watching them, and I love them when I watch them. I just rarely get around to actually watching them, is the problem. But yes, the PGA, I'm happy and sort of surprised to see both international films make it in there, but based on their quality, it's not surprising. So it's more surprising that they went out to vote for them than the fact that they deserve to be here. Let's jump over to the ASC, the American Society of Cinematographers nominations. I did read these quick, but I can't really remember exactly what got nominated, to be honest. So let's look at these. We have theatrical feature film nominees: Edward Lockman for El Conde. That's a Netflix film. I have not seen that, but there's always like one that comes out of nowhere, like Cherry getting in a year or two ago. But hey, it's black and white, therefore it needs cinematography, right? That's all we need. But at least it's on Netflix, so I can give it a watch easily if I feel the need to. Matthew Libatique for Maestro. Maestro does have very good cinematography. Rodrigo Prieto for Killers of the Flower Moon. Not surprised there. Robbie Ryan for Poor Things. No real surprise there. Hoyt van Hoytema for Oppenheimer, the one that I think will probably end up winning it all. And that is it. So no Barbie. Barbie's been like sneaking in randomly for cinematography. No Saltburn. That's not good for Saltburn. It might get in at BSC, given the fact that it's a British film. That can help its chances there. But other than the one that I didn't, expect to see, because I don't really know anything about it, El Condi, I think the other are essentially a lock. I would have liked to see holdovers here because I think that has extremely underrated cinematography. That would be a nice surprise. But this is pretty par for the course. But it doesn't guarantee anything because last year everyone thought Top Gun was going to win cinematography. It got in here, and then it didn't get in at the British Society of Cinematographers, and then it got snubbed at the Oscars. And the British Society of Cinematographers nominees are not out yet, so we'll do that on a separate video of some such. But yes, very happy. I'm glad I remembered. Like I think I'm like, what day is it? The 12th. I think the PGA is today, so I'm glad I double checked. Like I said, those are the exact 10 I expect to get in for Best Picture at the Oscars. I would be shocked at this point if it was anything else, because anything else that should be gaining last minute steam is not. Like The Color Purple is puttering out like crazy. May December just isn't happening. The Iron Claw never caught on, which is too bad because I've heard nothing but amazing things about that one. I really want to see it. I would have liked to see Zac Efron or get in here, for the Guild Awards, but it's just not going to happen apparently. But at least it's a great movie and everyone seems to like it, so that's the most important thing. This is making the Best Picture category even more obvious to predict, which I will need to do soon now that these Guild Awards nominations have come out. I will have to predict these categories. So, once again, my name is Derek, the Convicted Cinephile. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Rock, shop, pop, movies.